Welcome back to Chronic Adventure 2 Battle DX Plus.
God, that's my favorite game.
And this time, we lost TJ because he's stuck in the hurricane with his ghost friends. So we replaced him with Steven.
Hello.
Wow, the deepest of lores.
And we've got ourselves another patron we threw in here. Mr. Derek MK has joined us for
I'm here too.
Has joined us for the hell.
Derek Mark II.
So many cast changes, man. I can't keep up with FTCR.
It's true.
We're all interchangeable.
Yeah, good point, Chris.
They just want to make sure that different actors get the opportunity to play our roles, alright? It's like the whole Doctor Who thing.
That's right. Okay, so which Doctor are we? Which Doctor is Shadow?
I call dibs on the 8th.
Oh, so you just get to hide in audio dramas.
Yes.
I get here, and just the first thing that we start talking about is Doctor Who, which is something I have absolutely no knowledge about. This is fantastic. Great start.
Well, then I guess you'll
Just
be...
nod your head and go like, oh man, I like that one too. That's what I usually do when it comes up.
That's the FTCR way.
Hell
You
yeah.
could be number 7.
Oh, like man walks like he's got something up his butt. It's great.
Only 6 of the 7. That means they have Sonic 1 amount of Chaos Emeralds.
Is this ambience from the colony? Did you edit that in, or has that always been
No,
there?
that's. I was just about to bring that up.
I just
this
noticed
is the
that.
only cutscene that has it. It's just always there too.
Oh my god. I had to mute my video because I thought it was something outside.
So I decided,
I think
you
you
know
put a
what would be
no.
funny?
Oh.
We just... Let's just do this backwards. Why not?
Wait.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no.
Oh man.
Reverse piss!
Basically, Eggman has constructed a giant laser that builds moons, and he is threatening the Earth with a celestial body if they don't give him, what is it, $2 million? I don't actually know, what Eggman's plan in this game
Yeah, he's
is.
like, this is what I'll do to you. You get the point? Okay, time to undo that.
Wow, thanks for fixing
It'd
the
be
moon,
real bad
Eggman.
if I didn't undo that, though.
This is Eggman hitting Control-C.
Oh,
Why?
I hate this.
it turned off. Well, I don't fully understand what's happening.
He's like, let that be a lesson to all of you.
That's why he's on the TV now, to explain what the fuck just happened.
That shit was sick, right? I bet.
Oh!
Wait, so what are they
Giving an
saying?
incantation. He's giving an incantation.
This is my theme song backwards. Neat, right?
So the same way you bit crunched us a part or two ago, can you reverse us
no.
now, please?
No. No, don't do that.
Complete havoc.
I wouldn't say complete havoc, just mass confusion.
That was amazing. That was so simple, but it was so amazing.
So, okay.
I don't. Shadow says our threats fell on deaf ears.
Yes.
How?
Well,
I think the people are pretty scared.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic Unleashed when the planet fell apart. Everyone's completely calm. They're just like, oh, that sucks.
Right.
Anyway,
David, you're
what's
the
on
only
Twitter?
one of us who would know this. Is that a translation thing?
what?
Look, Dave, subtle
That is
storytelling.
subtle storytelling.
Wait, David, look at this. Look what he says. When he talks about Miles Tails per hour, Tails isn't in brackets. Tails is his middle name.
Well, maybe it was just a bad reporter who didn't do their due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no quotation marks. It's Miles Tails per hour. That's his full
Right,
name.
It's fake
Tails'
news,
middle
Stefan.
name.
It's
The
fake
person
news.
who wrote the article is a hack.
It wasn't written by Brenda. That's what I know. Brenda, of course, being the journalist from Sonic Unleashed, right? It's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a reference to Sonic.
I think that's her name.
Shout out to Def Big.
Right. So
Oh, that
So-
big.
I guess when he says it's fallen on deaf ears, he's upset because he called the president, and the president said, "Yeah, what's up?" And then Sonic jumped into his limo and said, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna turn this off." And so Eggman just went, it's over.
No, half of the moon is fixed.
Two moons? Is it like a two-world theory?
No.
No.
Wait a minute.
I would-
Did you get this wrong?
Did you get this wrong?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, this time he pulled
Not
it out of his
again.
leg.
There. Oh no!
So Adventure 2 takes place in the same universe as 06. Gotcha. I am learning things today.
Well, you said you put this in timeline order.
No, because Eggman's reaction, is that supposed to happen immediately after they destroy the...
No, it doesn't.
No.
That is way
Aw,
after.
man.
This happens immediately after the moon breaks because because Amy says, "Look, half
Oh,
the moon
boy.
is gone." This is 1 second
Yeah.
later. That scene happens after Sonic
Stefan.
crashes into the limit. You did it wrong.
Oh, we've got to redo the whole Let's Play.
Stefan, you activated David.
No, it doesn't, Dave. No, because then later they do the thing where they chase after him.
This is how this
afterwards.
timeline goes, guys. Remember, infinite timeline. So this is just happening at the same time as your
I-
correct timeline, I
I'm-
guess.
This
I'm
is
just-
a Stefan cut.
I'm just saying. I've thought about
Is
this
this the
game
Sonic movies cut or
a lot.
It's movies.
Look, he took some creative liberties.
I like the implication from David here that Eggman would do that, sit around for a few hours, and then get really upset, like, oh, it didn't work!
Well, no, he's mad because the president didn't say, "Oh yeah, I give up." That's why he's getting mad, because Sonic has intervened, not because that wouldn't be immediately after. It's
Eggman is totally the narcissist that would, blow up the moon and would simply wait for the comments and would keep refreshing, like he's F5ing constant. He's like, why is no one watching it? Why is no one commenting? He's
All they're talking about is
absolutely
BTS.
100% that person. So
well, this is
like,
before Twitter existed.
Yeah,
Not
but
in this
this is
timeline.
definitely not before blowing up the moon to make a message. Like, it's human behavior,
Well,
we
no-
all want to be validated.
Right, but I'm just
Eggman's on
saying,
Usenet.
Eggman reacts there because it's later. He blew up the moon.
It sounds like you're making a lot of excuses for something that has a pretty simple answer here.
right, that it's been put in the wrong order.
David.
Yes.
It would
Let's
also
go.
just seem very weird that that cutscene would happen, and then because the game's been pretty good. Oh yeah, my first.
Yep, there
yeah,
it is.
Look there. Wanted.
Y'all want a free $1 million?
Okay, so
Sex
go
male.
get it.
build
Nationality, none.
date of birth, he's none. Tails doesn't exist. He's a man without a past.
Does that make him confirmed, like, non-binary representation, or do we keep that for a later day?
I will pull up the SA2 timeline and I'll show you what's going on.
So, David. Here's the thing. Pretty much every single time in this game, they give you a little time code of when exactly it happens.
Yeah.
That is, since there's none before that cutscene, which implies it takes place immediately after. And because later, after when they do the whole Rouge going after Tails, that one does have a time code, and that's like the next day. So it's like, if that happened that next day, why wasn't there a time code to say that? Oh, this happened the following day.
I think Stefan's logic is pretty sound here, I gotta say.
Right, but I think he's also wrong.
I can't believe the vaccine is giving David roid rage.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I should say
I should
David's on poke number 2, so he's not feeling too up. So that's why he's getting Sonic stuff wrong right now. Otherwise, he'd agree with Stefan.
I'm gonna pull it up. Where is my big?
Off to the Sonic Retro Wiki. Na-na-na-na.
Well, it's not on.
Okay, so
Hey.
this is canon to Big Finish Adventure 3, but that isn't out yet, so it's fine.
I mean, but the timeline is very much. Look, okay, let's talk about something else while I look this up. Look at Tails. He almost died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's him.
No, he died.
He almost died.
Stefan, did
They
you forget
really
what to
threw
do?
a lot of verticality in these levels with, like, especially with this camera. Like, why did they do that?
What was that? Was that Steven?
Did you? You're supposed to hit the switch.
I thought I hit it.
You didn't even break the box, just like you didn't put the cutscenes in the right order.
Ah,
You
I
can,
didn't
Stefan
Yeah.
Cut
Yeah,
takes
I went,
no
oops.
orders from no man.
you can make that without hitting the switch.
You forgot?
Oh, no.
I guess.
David, maybe you're right.
This really is the
I
darkest
thought this was your
timeline.
favorite game. You forgot something in your favorite game.
uh-oh.
Team SA1, let's go.
Oh no, this is just like S3 and K.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Steven's revenge.
Oh, that poor Phoenix.
Go on.
Can I just say I love how we had this big argument about the ordering of these clips in the canonical timeline when we literally just played one of them backwards for no reason.
That's true.
whatsoever.
But that's canonical.
That's an FTCR timeline where the moon has been fixed, and it changes the whole dynamic of the game. Sonic and friends are just like, oh, wow, he fixed the moon. He's a nice guy. Let's just go home.
All right.
Oh, I thought they would have said, wait, he just fixed the moon. We have to blow it up again.
Isn't that
not right.
like the plot of the Sonic X episode where like
Yeah,
they do this
exactly.
whole thing where Sonic foils the plan because he's like, actually technically the moon being stuck in the sky would mean that the moon is moving, but it's not moving in the correct orbit, and like he fucks Eggman's whole plan up by like bombing him in astrophysics. It's so weird.
Everybody's just suddenly stupid in that episode. Well, they are they are like stupid in like the regular, but like stupid in a science way of like, oh yeah, the moon should still be moving.
Well, I guess it look, the moon is very upset right now because it's on fire.
It doesn't have
It's
a
on fire?
personality. It's not Moon the Moon.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Unless
It
there's
does.
a call like spirit inside of the moon.
If we're going by Doctor Who canon, the moon just hatched.
Oh. Well, okay, so right, and
Someone
we're
help.
all different doctors. So you're the 8th, and Derek
so
will be the
confused
7th,
right now.
and Smoovies. I think you want to be the first doctor, right?
If that helps me get it over with quicker.
What kind of question is that to someone who doesn't know Doctor Who? It's like, oh, you
Yeah,
wanted to be
what?
the first one, right? Sure.
Right. Well, because the first one is cool because he's old and he's like, oh, here's my granddaughter.
That's Steven, all right. If I've ever heard any description of Steven, that's him.
Yeah, that's totally me.
He just won't shut up about his granddaughter.
We all know little Smoothies.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Skylar, who do you think Chris number doctor would be?
Oh man, I think I could see him as a fifth. He's got the blonde hair going on.
Uh-huh.
He's got the blonde hair going on.
I don't have blonde hair, but thank you.
And the celery on his coat. Yeah.
Is it not?
The fifth doctor is the one with the celery on his coat.
No, I'm talking about Chris's apparently not blonde hair.
It's like red, brown.
Skylar, what do you want to say to all of our Doctor Who fans listening right now?
I'm sorry for the last
Nobody
season's
cares. We're
finale.
talking about Sonic.
All right, we're talking about Sonic. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so here's Tails. He's raising a chow. Guys. I think I am a little out of it, actually.
Man, did you hear what happened to Kyrie Irving's ankle?
I wouldn't use the verb raising anymore. Like, this is very clearly bioengineering a child. Like, let's
Biomutant.
be honest and fair.
No E.
That was a joke, ma'am.
Here's aquatic. Okay, no.
Hello?
Now here. I love the drops sound because it's the worst thing in this game.
It's so much worse in these ports of the game too.
It
It wasn't
is.
that bad in the original, I don't think. Is it?
No, it's so much worse in the PC SA2 battle version.
Oh right, yeah.
Aquatic.
Bad sound mixing in my Sonic game? Well, I never.
I mean, this
And
game doesn't
SA2
have-
of all games.
Should I ask? Are you gonna get the air necklace?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to. But the thing is, I haven't played like story mode in this game in so long, and I completely forgot where the hell the air necklace was. So then I had to go and like look it up
Oh,
because it's
I
like,
had the same experience recently. Yeah, I'm not used to finding this thing anymore.
you're.
because like hey David, you should be happy because I'm showing off drowning.
Oh, there you go.
We're gonna see him drown. Oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
there goes Knuckles. He's dead.
The game won't give us the percent point unless we watch the cutscene. If we skip it, we miss it, and then we can't get 100%.
Okay.
I like that the Knuckles model just vanished instead of having the drown thing.
Yeah,
he
it
just
like
glitched
clipped
out.
through the ceiling. We didn't get.
Well, no, because it's because he got hit, so he was like he got his invisibility frames, and then he drowned.
Oh, well, you should drown again so we can see it better.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm
count.
trying I'm trying to remember the context behind this, but I remember at one point my friend stumbled across this YouTube channel that was just filled with nothing but videos of characters in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 doing their drowning animations, and it was fucking weird.
That sounds familiar.
Was that a fetish?
That's like
channel?
a creepypasta channel.
You know what? That sounds familiar. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I do know what you're talking about. It's weird.
It's just weird.
Oh, hey, look, I am going to show off drowning again.
Oh, how about that?
What?
Maybe.
No.
You're
It
almost
just depends
there.
on if you can make it.
I
Oh, you made
I would
it.
have been really mad if he did drown there.
Yeah.
if I can get on Sonic content creator pedestal for a minute here, that made me search Sonic drowning, right? And the first result, evolution of Sonic drowning 1991 to 2020 from Prophasia Gaming. Would you like to venture a guess as to how many views it has? It's 5.4 million.
What the
Yes, I knew that it was a niche market. I knew you nerds really wanted to look up the drowning clips. Like, I'm right there with y'all.
Then we go to the second video, evolution of Sonic drowning in the Sonic series 91 to 2020 from Master of Hyrule. 11 million views.
Whoa, I didn't realize that much.
Guys, what are we doing? Let's just put that shit up.
Okay.
Rich.
Can we talk over the drowning?
What the fuck are we doing here?
And figure out which drowning we like the best.
Wow, welcome to the Let's Play of Sonic drowning.
Can we record a commentary of that video without their permission?
Oh, that'd be great. That'll get us some brownie points.
No. It's a reacts video. We're watching and reacting.
That's right. That's right.
no.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
we
Flip on your
have to all
webcams,
have
boys.
face we have to all have face cams. So we have like seven face cams all around one video.
That would.
You guys sound sad now, but think about the extra 30 cents you'll make.
Yeah, if this was 2012.
Yeah, think about how happy you'll be.
How many cents do you make if you have 11 million views?
$11,000?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
It depends on a lot of things.
No one told me there would be math.
Okay. This is
I blame our school.
this is what we're gonna do. Okay. So every day we're gonna
Okay.
release one 5-minute video, and in each one of those videos, one character will drown in a 5-minute loop. When you run out of characters who have drowned, you start over.
Wait. Sonic characters or us?
Actually, we could
Oh.
expand it. We could just make this the drowning channel.
This is getting weird.
I mean, if we're going big for the views, let's go all the way, lads.
Right? How?
I've got a pool in my backyard. I'll go first. Bye, guys.
Well, I mean, like Mario can drown in 3D. He can't drown in 2D
Sure can.
for some reason. Why can't Mario drown in 2D?
It's that extra dimension.
Oh,
It's a killer.
Yeah.
so in 2D
He
Mario
hides in front
doesn't
of the
need.
water layer.
In 2D Mario doesn't. The oxygen just passes right through
Yeah,
him.
he doesn't have a diaphragm that needs to expand in 2D.
No, the water.
Okay.
The water is
Steel
only,
beams.
on the. God damn it! The water is just on the plane that is perpendicular to where you're looking.
Oh.
So what he can do is he can just like turn his head to the side, and there's air, and he can just breathe.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Derek's got it. It's like Super Paper Mario, where like
Yeah.
you turn into
Yes,
3D, the
yeah.
background's to the left, and you're like, oh, that's fine.
Oh,
That's my favorite Paper Mario.
I mean, both Mario and Sonic can breathe in space. So.
I will accept
Yeah.
this as canon.
I just got really anxious because I just now realized we only have one emerald piece.
Oh,
I had a really bad run through of aquatic mine. It's like the aquatic mine.
In your
and-
defense, this is the worst level for Knuckles. I
for
think.
Knuckles. Yeah, for Knuckles is the worst. Yeah, 'cause Mad Space is like a whole other ball game. And I actually like a meteor herd. I actually like.
Whoa, was that an oven?
Are you guys putting this level above Pumpkin Hill? Because, I mean, I feel Pumpkin Hill is just too big for its own good versus at least this level is contained. At least, I mean, yeah, it's got Ocarina of Time Water Temple vibes, but, I mean, that's not its fault. That's just...
Well, it being contained is a bad thing because like it makes it so hard to actually find wherever. Like with Pumpkin Hill, you can just glide around from mountain to mountain, and then you'll eventually get a radar thing.
Yeah, everything here is layered.
So I was gonna say, Pumpkin Hill is a big level, but it's mostly empty space that you're gliding through to get to one of the 3 big hotspots where all the emerald pieces are.
Yes.
So like, it's it's the amount of like usable space where there can be an emerald. There's not a lot of space where it can be. It's not big in that aspect. It's just big that there's there's a lot of open space.
There's a lot of space in space.
That's true.
I would probably feasibly support any argument for any Knuckles level. I'm not going to lie to you. You can make a case for any.
They're
of these
all
ones.
technically the worst level. I mean, they're just fighting for last place.
Yeah.
See, I think there are enough like Knuckles levels are like Wild Canyon's really good. Pumpkin
Wild
Hill
Canyon's
works.
good.
Yeah, I like Meteor. Yeah, because I think Meteor Herd does it well because it's basically just you're going up and down. So it's like everything is kind of circleized in a central a central area. So it's like it's not spread out. And like even the Pier Death Chamber, Death Chamber feels like it would cause me like it would be like a lot of trouble, but I didn't have a lot of problem with it when I played for this. Round.
My issue with Meteor Herd is that when you're moving sideways or just laterally with Knuckles, you can move super fast whether you're gliding, whether you're running. He is fast when you're doing that, but when you're trying to like go to the rockets to just get yourself higher up or just fall to go lower down, it's like it feels so slow. Like compared to a flat, wide area. Oh, that's the end of the video.
Oh.
Do you know what else is a flat, wide area?
What?
Metropolis, which is underneath Oil Ocean.
Oh. No.
Get fucked, TJ.
I don't think that's right.
Ook.